for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Centex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254. 254, let's run it up.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Centex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254. 254, let's run it up.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Centex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254. 254, let's run it up.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another beautiful day here at Centex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Del Torre. Tonight, we're having McLennan versus Collin. Now, McLennan does have a 1-3 in the conference, as Collin, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize, I don't have that at the moment, but I will find that. But the only thing I see today, ladies and gentlemen, is that MCC needs to attack early. They need to get the points on the board, and we've seen it from Lee, Rimlinger, Lowe, Clampett, and our setter right now, Carbone, as everyone's starting to play beautifully. Everyone's starting to get the fundamentals, and they already know the fundamentals. Excuse me. I'm just saying that as the season grows, their stats are going to grow, the chemistry is going to grow, and then we're just going to see some beautiful moments here. And we can't do this all for today's sponsor. At RJ's Bargain Center. Thank you very much. We're going to go to the national anthem.
Starting lineups for both teams, beginning with McLennan. Number 1, 6-foot freshman from Waco, Texas, Jayla Lee. Number 3, 5'10" sophomore from Crawford, Texas, Marin Hyland. Number 11, 5'10" freshman from China Spring, Texas, Shatavia Lowe. Number 13, 5'10" sophomore from Argyle, Texas, Francesca Carbone. Number 14, 5'7" sophomore from Shreveport, Louisiana, Caitlin Clanton. Number 17, 5'10" freshman from Waco, Texas, Brooke Rimlinger. And the libero, number 5, 5'4" freshman from Robinson, Texas, Addison Lippy. Head coach for McLennan, Kyle Anan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's your team for today. And once again, we want to thank our sponsor, RJ's Bargain Center, sponsoring for the Centex Sports Network, located at 711 Lean Street in Waco. So if you ever have any questions about them, give them a call at 254-224-6178. That's 254-224-6178. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin. We're about to have our first serve. Little quick story catch up. MCC, again, they're 1-3 in the conference. They're still looking for that first win at home, but they do have an amazing record on the away. So Collin in the conference is 3-1. So I would like for MCC, to get the win over them because we all love our MCC girls. So a little quick story on Collin. They did reverse sweep on Temple. They were down 0-2, but surprisingly they came back and they won the set 3-2. So MCC needs to keep high alert, communication, good ball control, and good control of the net, because Collin has shown that they can make a comeback and they're not afraid to do it. But again, we love our starters, we love everyone else, we love how coach continues to grow these young, wonderful athletes. Again, we're moments away for our first serve. And ladies and gentlemen, number 5 will be serving for MCC. That will be Miss Lippy. That's her first service there, and point will go to Collin. So a little fun fact. So Addison Lippy, she's already in this season has 51 digs, 7 aces, and 11 assists, and that number will continue to grow as the season goes. We already see MCC communication, good ball control, and there is the good communication. That will be point for MCC. And number 13, Collin will be serving. Already beautiful serve. Cougar sends it back, and they get a point. Point goes to Collin. So interesting fact about Francisca Carbone. She's got 167 assists, 9 aces, and 22 digs. And once again, like I said, that number will continue to grow throughout the season. I would like for her to hit 500. That would be awesome, or more. Already Clampett sees the opportunity, destroys it down the middle. Point will go to MCC. Talking about Clampett, you know, she's got 47 kills, 6 aces, 40 digs, and 15 blocks. She's hitting around 18.1%. And again, that number will always continue to grow throughout the season. That's already ace, and that goes to MCC. Grimlinger will be serving for MCC, and here we go. Beautiful serve. Back to MCC territory, and we're looking at the ref, and it's point MCC. Over the net, violation. Yeah, when the ball's at that net, you got to be very careful. You don't want to touch that net or do anything, because once you do, we just saw that right there. So, MCC up by 4, Collin 2. Once again, Rimlinger will be serving. Referee gives the signal, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful serve. Cougar shot sends it back. It gets blocked by Clampett. Once again, early aggression for MCC. That's the key tonight. If they can get that early aggression and control at the net, they'll be sure securing those sets. Number 17, once again, Rimling will be serving. You can tell the crowd is already fired up for this team. Cougars enter back, sends it back over to MCC. MCC tries to set up. Here comes Carbone. Lee sends it back, but Cougars enter back. Back and forth, and ladies and gentlemen, and it's point for MCC. So talking about Jenna Lee has 81 kills, 6 aces, 53 digs, 4 blocks, and hitting average around 14.6%. And again, that's an amazing skill going for this season. Again, we're still early in the season, and I can't wait to see those numbers hit, you know, all-time records for the first set, for the first time for this season. Excuse me. Already, MCC's already pushing their lead, 7-2. Once again, number 17, Rimling will be serving. And look at the officials, and they're saying that is a service error. Point will go to Collin. Jan Lee sees opportunity, takes a shot, but Cougars enter back. Once again, MCC takes the opportunity, sends it back in the middle. Point MCC. So relaunch versus debut. Collin's first full season back versus MCC's first season. To make it a little summary, it's first contact battle. You know, it's Collin's serve/digs versus MCC's clean passing. And we already see that, ladies and gentlemen. MCC's great communication, back and forth, good ball movement. Collin sends it down and far back, and that's point MCC. 8-3, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, 9-3. MCC 9, Collin 3. Elise will be serving for number 8 for MCC. Beautiful serve. Back over to MCC's territory. They're trying to set it up. Good response in the middle by MCC. Lee sends it over. Cougars answering back to their attack, and it's out of bounds and point MCC. And the substitution is coming in, looking at the officials. Already MCC's got great momentum going. They need to keep this up in order to secure this first set. Number 1 for Collin will be serving. Sets it far left, and Lee destroys it in the middle. Oh, there was a point mix-up on my end. Apologies. Okay, so it's MCC's 10 and Collin 4. Okay, that's the right score. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Cruz communication sending it back to MCC. Carbone sets it once again for Lee. Lee destroys it in the outside corner. Again, MCC likes to get them quick passes and quick drops. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's a timeout going to the Cougars. But again, once again, we want to thank our sponsor for doing the broadcast. This is RJ's Bargain Center here at Sentex Sports Network. And we'll be right back after this commercial.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the...
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, after that timeout. MCC 11, Collin 4. And there goes the serve, and that's a service error, and point will go to Collin. So we already see that MCC is getting great ball movement. Once again, good control, communication. That's what they want early in this set. Number 6 for Collin will be serving. Got a good dig set up, and low misses the opportunity, and point will go to Collin. A good attempt by Lowe. She saw it, but she just was a little too early on that. Speaking about Lowe, she's got 31 kills, 11 blocks, and she's hitting average in the middle around maybe 65.6%. That's amazing. Already lead tries to destroy it down the middle, but Cougars answer back. And what a good dig by Rimlinger. Lee sends it over. Cougars send it back, and that's point for... Trying to look at the officials, I said the ball was out, but okay, so point will go to Collin. Number 6 will be serving for Cougars. Once again, here comes the Highlanders trying to make the attack, and oh, in the middle, Cougars block it. Point will go to Collin. Already, Collin's making. After that timeout, they made some small adjustments, and now they're making a little slight comeback. Ooh, looking at the double touch. Yeah, that was a double touch. Almost like a little awkward position there. Number 6 will be serving. Collin puts it up from the far left. Lee sends it, and a little out. We already see the momentum slowly shifting over to Collin. Once again, number 6 will be serving. MCC needs to stop the run, and little miscommunication for MCC. Now we're all tied ball game. And timeout will go to MCC. And we'll be right back after these commercials.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consult.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're back here at Sentex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Deltorre, and we want once again thank our sponsor, RJ's Bargain Center, for this broadcast. So after the break, we did see that Collin made a comeback. Now they have the ball tie game 11-11 after that scoring. Now it's, I'm trying to look at the scoreboard, excuse me. It's 12-11. So MCC, they noticed that their tempo was starting to fade a little bit after Collin was going back and forth with their serves. It's almost like Low is having a little early in the timing. You know, it's still early in the set. You know, everyone's still trying to get the feel for the game. Collin pushes the lead to 2. Collin 13, MCC 11. Collin sends it over. Rimlinger, good dig. Here comes Carbone with the set. Lee sends it over. Number 1 with the dig. Rimlinger tries to save it, but unfortunately, it goes out, and point will go to Collin. Once again, Cougars on the momentum. They need to stop the momentum. Lee gets it over, and what an amazing hit! And that's point go to MCC. Now it's Lee turn to serve for MCC. Ball barely goes over, and that still counts, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at the officials saying that was a net. Yep, that was a net violation, and point will go to MCC. Like I said, if you're going to attack the ball in the middle, do it without hitting the net, because that's what happens. So once again, point will go to MCC. It'll be Collin 14 and MCC 13. What a good hustle by Lippy. MCC sees the opportunity, tries to attack, but goes out of bounds. Just looking at the officials, I'm not sure if it's in or out. Oh, so it was in. Okay. So now we have a tie ball game, 14-14. Once again, Lee will be serving MCC. Just a little too much over, and that'll be a service error, and point will go to Collin. We got a little substitution coming in for the Cougars. And number 4 for the Cougars will be serving. Sends it over. Good dig by Rimlinger. Rimlinger sees the opportunity, takes the shot, and gets it over. And Lee, what an amazing dig. From the backside corner. Small rally going on, and once again, Lee saves it. Clamp it, gets it in the middle. Libby sends it back successfully. What a good block by Rimlinger, but it's not enough. 2 back-to-back blocks, and oh! What a good hustle by MCC. You know, they were right there at the net. They were ready to contest it, but the ball was not in our favor, ladies and gentlemen. It goes out of bounds. So the point will go to Collin. Once again, number 4 will be serving for Collin. Collin 16, MCC 14. Rimlinger decides to change it up. Instead of smacking it, she decides to give it a little soft touch. Cougar sends it back over MCC. Oh, fakes it out. And oh no, ladies and gentlemen, MCC, they left their offense a little too wide in the middle, and Cougars punished them for that. So number 4 will be serving for Cougars. Collin, excuse me. Ooh, back-to-back blocks by Collin, and now MCC needs to try to rethink their strategy a little bit. And I think they will as they call a timeout. So Collin 18 and MCC 14. And we'll be right back after these messages.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Sentex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Centex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Delatorre, and once again, thanks to our sponsor for today's broadcast, RJ's Bargain Center. Oh, and that's an ace. So we already see that Collin has a good momentum going. They got the good center blocks, and MCC still trying to find their momentum. Number 4 will be serving. Lippy to Carbone. Rimlinger down the left side, and that should be in. Yes, and that's in. Yes, sir. Now MCC will have the opportunity to serve. Number 5, Lippy. Beautiful serve. That's it. Almost an ace. Oh, that was close. Clamp it, it says it to Rimlinger. Rimlinger destroys it down the middle. Point MCC. Once again, number 5, Lippy will be serving. Waiting the officials to give the signal. Sends it over to Cougar's territory. And my goodness, so Collin, again, they have a good, strong defense in the middle of the net. Like I said, MCC needs to get control over that net. Otherwise, Collin's going to be right there all the time. So number 7 will be serving. Lead, beautiful dig. And MCC destroys it. Once again, we love to see Carbone. She's able to place the ball just right for our offense to take it home. And Carbone will be sent for number 13. Sends it over. Cougars try to sneak one over, and they do. Point will go to Collin. So I did see number 3 for MCC that's in on the court. Miss Highland, she's got 23 kills. She's got 9 blocks. She's hitting average around 38.9%, which is really good. Speaking about attacking, MCC sneaks one in the middle just with the soft touch. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you have to mix up your attacks. Either, full power or just slightly touch just to get the defense, out of rhythm. Rimlinger will be serving. And Kruger's able to save it to send it back to MCC territory. And Lee takes the opportunity and point go to MCC. My goodness, Lee, she's got that arm reach. Rimlinger will be serving. Number 17 for MCC. Almost gets an ace. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Back to MCC. Oh, we had a little miscommunication there, and point will go to Collin. Collin 22, MCC 19. Both teams are playing wonderfully in offense and defense. Like I said, right now, MCC needs to, slow things down a little bit. Talk to each other, get everyone in position, and take the set. A little too hard, and point will go to Collin. Number 11 will be serving for Collin. Sends it over. Comes the offense, little soft touch, gets it over. Cougars sends it back. My goodness, Cougars, they destroy it down the middle. 24-19. Collin needs 1 point to take the set, and MCC needs to stop him right now. Good dig to Carbone. Carbone sets it up to the far left. Lee sends it over. Cougars answer back. And that's point Collin, and that's the first set, ladies and gentlemen. As we already see MCC, back and forth with offense and defense. The communication is still great. Everyone's hustling. Again, don't give them to the final whistle. But we'll be right back after these messages here at Sentex Sports Network.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Centex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254. 254, let's run it up.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Sentex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So we see that Collin takes the first set. Again, MCC, they're having great looks, great digs. Again, they just need to execute on them kills. And right now, like the MCC is starting to lose that momentum. And again, the coach sees that and tries to, get everybody to reset, saying, "Hey, ladies, we can do this. Everyone's talented. And again, our numbers are growing. Let's finish it out. Let's get this win on the road." But again, you can't do all this without her wonderful sponsor. Once again, I say RJ's Bargain Center. For the Sentex Sports Network. Again, I would like to see MCC get more control of the net. Right now, like I said, they're losing that net battle. They're having the Cougars are right there at the net, ready to contest them in. And MCC needs to kind of throw off their game a little bit. And what I mean by that is that change up the passes, change up the attack style. Getting one final encouragement before we set in the second set here. Got a little few substitution for Cougars coming in. Like I said, we got Lee, Carbone, we have Lowe, Lippy, Highland, and Is that Clinton? Am I in? I can't see. Yes, Clinton. On the fort. And already MCC makes the first attack. Back and forth. Wow, MCC keeps it alive. Cougars answer back, and we got a rally going on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, looking at the officials, and they're calling it a net violation. And number 4 will be serving for Cougars, and that's a service there, and point to go to MCC. Lippy will be serving number 5 for MCC. Oh, we have a little substitution going in. Number 8, Kozula will be serving for MCC. Score is 1-1 in the second set. Sends it over, great serve. Cougars like to take that opportunity on that second touch. They like to just send it over, trying to throw MCC off guard. And number 7 will be serving for Collin. Great serve by Collin. MCC sends it over. Back to MCC territory to try to set it up low. Sends it in the middle, and that's good. Point MCC. We got a substitution coming in. And number 4 for MCC will be coming in. Miss Fletcher. Great serve. And wow, Cougars, they take opportunity on the outside and they get in the middle. Point, Collin. Talking about Fletcher. She's got 34 assists, 2 aces, and 17 digs in this season so far. Again, those numbers will continue to grow. And what an amazing dig by Lippy. Wow, MCC destroys it on the outside corner. Point MCC. Already, ladies and gentlemen, the game is back to tie it up 3-3. Rimlinger will be serving. Racer sends it over, and that's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. I did say Kate Carlo on the court, ladies and gentlemen. She's number 10 for MCC. She's got 18 kills, 2 aces, 10 digs, and 4 blocks this season. Good hustle by Rimlinger, but unfortunately, the ball is not in our favor. Point will go to Collin. Four is the 4-4 is the score, and that's the service error on Collin, and point will go to MCC. Substitutions coming in for MCC. Low coming out. Number 5, Lippy will be serving for MCC. Lippy, great serve. Cougars enter back on the offense. Sends it down the middle, and ACC gets a dig, but unfortunately is out of bounds, and point will go to Collin. We already see MCC make some small adjustments. Again, they're playing more aggressive and more communication. They're getting great looks. Collin will be serving. Gets it over barely. MCC on the attack side and looking at the officials, and they say that's in. Point will go to MCC. And we got a substitution coming in. Collin 5, MCC 6. Carbon will be serving. Beautiful serve. Cougars on the offense, and they misplaced that ball and it hits the net, and point will go to MCC. Serve will be MCC. Carbon will be serving. Beautiful serve, keeping it nice and low, gets it over. Here comes the Cougars on the offense. And wow, the outside hitter gets a good look in the left side corner, and point will go to Collin. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second set. Collin 6, MCC 7, and Cougars will be serving. Good hustle by Lee. Looking at the officials, and unfortunately the ball hit the net. I thought the Cougars hit the net first, but tough angle for the officials. We have a tied game. Yeah, tied game 7-7, ladies and gentlemen. And MCC tries to make it tie, but unfortunately they hit the net, and point will go to Collin. Collin 8, MCC 7. Good response by MCC. Carbone sets it real low, but MCC gets it over. MCC with a great block in the middle. Here comes the offense, sends it in the backside corner, gets it in. Point will go to MCC. We're tied up again, 8-8. Lee will be serving. Oh, gets it over, that counts, and that's an ace. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If the ball hits the net and still goes over, that still counts. MCC takes the lead 9-8. Lee will be serving. Gets it over beautifully. Here comes Cougar on the offense. Look at the officials. Trying to see the officials. It looked like there was like a foul on Cougar's side, and then point will go to MCC. Once again, Lee will be serving 10-8. Cougars on the offense. What a good block by MCC, but oh, little miscommunication there. Substitution coming in for Cougars. Again, great ball movement. Everyone's at the net, talking to each other. Collin 9, MCC 10, and Cougars will be serving. And that's a service there, and point will go to MCC. And substitutions coming in, and look who's coming in to play, ladies and gentlemen. Low and Kazula. And number 8 will be serving for MCC, and here we go. Gets it over beautifully, and that's a service! Service ace, so yeah, I was trying to see the officials. MCC 12, Collin 9, and MCC starting to build their momentum. That's what they want. They get it over successfully. Lee almost touched it, but Coach Kyle was saying don't touch it, and it goes out of bounds, and that's point to MCC. Already you can feel the momentum building up for MCC. That's what they want. They get over successfully. Cougars on the offense, and Cougars find an opening in the middle, and they take it. Point, Collin. Again, Collin, they love that net control. If they get their hands on the ball close to that net, you got to be careful. MCC with their offense, sending it back, and oh, they touched it. That should be out. Nope, Collin still keeps it in play. MCC once again on the offense. And Cougars send it backside, and they get the point. After a little small rally going back and forth, Collin takes the point. Collin 11, MCC 13. And number 1 will be serving. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, beautiful serve by Collin. Collin blocks it in the middle, and the point goes to them. Now Cougars are slowly building momentum. Number 1 will be serving. Collin 12, MCC 13 in this second set. He sends it over. Uh-oh. Little miscommunication, and point goes to Collin. And now we have a tie ball game, 13-13. MCC on the attacking side. Cougars answer in the middle. What a good block by MCC, keeping it alive. We got a rally going on. Ball's in the middle. Here comes MCC with attack, and Cougars keep it alive. They send it back, and that should be out. No, ladies and gentlemen, they said the ball was in. Well, point goes to Collin, 14-13. Well, my angle looked like it was out, but I'm not the official. Well, that's the service error, and MCC ties it up 14-14. And substitution coming in, ladies and gentlemen, for MCC, and number 4, Miss Fletcher will be serving. Madison sets it over, beautiful serve, and almost gets the ace, but no, Cougars send it back, and guess who's in the middle, MCC, and they block it. Point goes to MCC. Again, net control in this second set, ladies and gentlemen. MCC needs to gain control close to that net. MCC takes the point, and Miss Fletcher will be serving, gets it over. MCC keeps it alive. Still at Cougars territory, they send it back, and uh-oh, Lee sends it high, and oh. A little good rally back and forth. But now, once again, we're tied up 15-15. MCC takes it over and wow, gets it in the middle. Great look by MCC, and they get the point. Already MCC takes the lead once again, 16-15. Rimlinger will be serving. Great serve into Cougar territory. Here comes the offense, sends it back. And Rimlinger, great dig. Sets it up, Lee sends it down, and point goes to MCC. Ladies and gentlemen, MCC pushes their lead by 2, 17-15. Rimlinger will be serving. Gets it over, beautiful serve. Cougars on the offense, they send it back, and point would go to Collin, and saying the ball went up the hands of MCC. Now it's Collin's turn to serve. Almost gets a service error, but manages to get over. MCC gets it. Oh, that was a good look. That was a good look by number 10, Kate. She saw the back, the corner open. And now we have a tie ball game, 17-17. Great dig by Lippy, setting it up, sends it over. Cougars on the offense. Great stall by MCC. Now it's their turn to set the tempo, and that's out of bounds. Point will go to Collin. It was a good look by Lee. Now Collin takes the lead, 18-17. Number 11, Collin will be serving. Gets it over. MCC answers back. It's in Cougars territory. And Lowe blocks it in the middle, and that's... I was trying to see if that was point MCC, but the official said it was Collin. I thought she made the block. And go to the middle. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these after the short break.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. After that last play, I thought Lowe had the successful block in the middle, and I thought it was a point for MCC, but they gave it to Cougars. And speaking about block, Cougars block it in the middle, and that's point Collin. Collin 20, MCC 17, and number 11 will be serving for the Cougars. And that's the service there, and point will go to MCC. Substitution coming in for MCC, and now it's MCC's turn to serve. And who will be serving? That'll be Miss Lippy, number 5. Great serve, gets it over into the Collin territory. They set the offense, sets it in the middle. MCC blocks it. Here comes the offense. They get it over to Collin. Collin answers back. And we get a block, MCC, and that's point. Charlo getting a good read in the middle of the net. She successfully blocks it, and that's a point for MCC. Once again, Lippy will be serving for MCC. Lippy gets it over. Great serve. Collin tries to sneak one over, and they do. Point will go to Collin. Again, MCC needs to watch for them, second touch fake outs. Collin likes to sneak one over or set the ball just high for them to make the offense. Collin sets it over. MCC, here comes the attack. Gets it over. Good dig by Collin. They sets it up and they hit the net, and that's point MCC. We got a substitution coming in for MCC. Carbone, number 13, will be serving. Collin 21, MCC 20 in the second set. Carbone, great serve, and Cougars try to send it back, but MCC blocks it and sends it back. Here comes the offense, MCC. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, back in MCC's territory. They send it back. Cougars, we got a rally going on. Great dig by Lippy. Oh, but number 13 for Collin, season opening, and blocks in the middle. And point will go to Collin. That was a good rally. Both teams back and forth, great digs, great setups, and great attacks. Collin 22, MCC 20, and number 6 for the Cougars will be serving. Great serve, gets it over. Great dig by MCC. They get their offense going, and wow! Collin, they're playing very aggressive at the net. MCC tries to make the outside attack, but Cougars sends it right back down the middle. That's point Collin, 23-20. Here's number 6 will be serving. Great dig by Lippy. But they get it over. Here comes the offensive Cougars, and off the fingertips of MCC, and that's out of bounds. And once again, point go to Collin. Collin 24, MCC 20. This is point set for Collin. MCC needs to stop this run. The officials give the signal, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pressure's on. Oh, wow, gets it over barely. But Carbone was able to answer back. Point go to MCC after Cougars tried to send one down the middle, but it's out of bounds. Oh, wait. No, apologies. That ball was in. Wow. So Collin takes a second, 25-20, and we'll be right back after these short messages.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Sentex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254. 254, let's run it up.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Sentex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Delatorre, and we want to thank our sponsor today, RJ Bargain Center, located here at 711 Lynn Street in Waco. If you ever have any questions, just give them a call at 254-224-6178. That's 254-224-6178. So Collin takes the second set, 25-20. We see that, they're still very aggressive at the net. MCC, they're getting great passes, great looks, and the angles, but sometimes they'll hit the net, sometimes they'll be out of bounds, and that's okay, because, again, we're still making adjustments. And that last play, I thought I saw the ball go out of bounds, but the officials say it was in. So, like I said, Collin takes the second set. And now we're coming into the third set, ladies and gentlemen. MCC needs to win this set to keep the game alive. If not, Collin will take this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, MCC, they're fired up, ready for this third set. The MCC will be serving in this third set. Carbone will be serving, waiting for the officials to give the whistle, and they do. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go in this third set. Good serve by MCC. Cougars on the offense. They hit the net. It's back in Cougar, and that's point MCC. 4 touches, as the officials say. In volleyball, you're only allowed 3 touches to get the ball over the net. Carbon once again will be serving. Great serve. Cougars with an amazing dig to get it back to MCC territory. Lee sees opportunity down the middle, sends it, but Cougars answer back. Ball back at MCC. Limpy, what a good dig. What a good look by Lee, but Lee hits it out of bounds and point will go to Collin. Now it's Collin's turn to serve. Cougars sends it over to MCC. Here comes Clamper with the setup, and Lee's early hit on the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Point Collin. Throughout this whole season, we do know that Miss Lee, she's got a power swing, so if you get hit with that ball, look out. Speaking about power ball, Clampett sees an opportunity down the middle and takes it for MCC. We're tied up 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. MCC will be serving. And Lee will be serving. Great serve, keeps the nice and low. Look at the officials, and they say that's out. Now it's Collin's turn to serve. Number 12 will be serving for the Cougars. Collin hits it over. MCC answers back. MCC keeping it alive. Pardon, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little lag going on after a beautiful rally. MCC takes the point, 3-3 now. MCC will be serving. And what a good block by MCC in the middle, and Cougars still keep it alive. We got to dig to set up for MCC. Soft touch, gets it over, but Collin keeps it alive. Back-to-back MCC to Cougars. Got a rally going on. Rimlinger sends it down the middle, but Cougars on the official side. Now they see an opening in the back, and they get it. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, in this third set. Collin 4, MCC 3. McLennan will be serving for the Cougars. What a good dig. Collin sees the opportunity, takes it down the middle, and they get the point. So we already see MCC again, great communication, back and forth. Again, they need to get more control at the net. Collin will be serving, great serve. Carbone sets it up for Rimlinger, sends it back over. Lee with a good dig. Once again, Carbone sets it up for the left side, and MCC takes it. And we got a substitution coming in, and number 10 will be coming in on the court. Kate Charlo. And number 4, Madison Fletcher. And she'll be serving for MCC, number 4. Beautiful serve into Collin territory. MCC answers back, and Lowe tries to take the opportunity to set the middle, but they're awarded as Collin sends it. Oh, pardon. So Collin gets the point. on that serve, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's a service serve on Collin, and they get the point. Or MCC gets the point, excuse me. Number 17 will be serving for MCC. Great serve. Oh, MCC in trouble, tries to get it back over, and they do. Low, what a good block. Oh! That ball was in a tough position. MCC was trying to get it over. They do, but the officials say that no. So point will go to Collin. Collin 7, MCC 5. Number 6 will be serving. Gets it over the net. MCC responds. Here comes the setup. Soft touch. MCC gets it over. Collin answers back to Fletcher. To League and in the middle and destroys it. And point go to MCC. If you get that ball just right for League to get that opening, she will send it down the middle. She is not afraid to hold back. Lippy will be serving for MCC. Beautiful serve. Nice and low. That's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. Put that in the textbook. They tie it up 7-7. Lippy will be serving. Good serve. Nice and low. Cougars on the offense. And ladies and gentlemen, point will go to MCC. After Cougars had a miscommunication and they hit the net. The MCC takes the lead 8-7. Miss Lippy will be serving. The girls are all fired up. They're cheering for their teammates. Once again, Lippy gets it nice and low. Tries to send down the middle. What? I'm looking at the officials saying that's 2-touch. They're saying that MCC did a 2-touch in the middle of the net. So now we're tied up 8-8, and Collin will be serving. Officials give the signal, they send it over. And that's a service error, and point will go to MCC. Already MCC 9, Collin 8. Carbone will be serving, 13. Again, you can see in the eyes MCC is not going to give up. They will be playing to the final whistle. And that's a service error, and point will go to Collin. They're tied up 9-9. Again, we notice in these sets that MCC, they keep it close. And again, they'll be hustling to the final whistle. Ooh, Lead tries to do a little fancy spin on that. Cougars keep it alive. Back to MCC. Here comes the setup. Lead gets a good look. Sends it back to Cougars. They answer back. Lippy sets it up. Here comes the offensive MCC. Clamp it. Sends it over. Cougars once again tries to sneak it over. Uh-oh. Tough spot for MCC. They were trying to set it up just right, but ball pass. Collin takes the lead 10-9. Cougars sends it over. Lippy, good setup. Clamp it, pushes it over, and it is point awarded to MCC. I love the changeup that J.R. Lee did. Instead of her, giving full power, she does like a little backspin to it. Catches his Collin off guard, but they managed to bring it back. And good serve by Lee. That's an ace. Collin, they managed to get the ball, but the ball hit the ceiling. It came down awkwardly, and MCC gained the point. Once again, Lee will be serving. That's a service error. Point will go to Collin. Again, if you hit the net and it goes over to the other to the opponent's side, that still counts. Number 12 will be serving for Collin. 11-11. And that's a service error, and point will go to MCC. MCC will have the opportunity to serve. There are a few substitutions for MCC. Kozula will be serving, number 8. And that's out, and that's service error, and the point will go to Collin. Now we're back up 12-12. Again, this third set, we're back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's, great digs, great setups, and great attacks. McLennan will be serving, gets it over to MCC. Oh, a little miscommunication, but MCC recovers. Cougars on the attack, and MCC blocks it. Beautifully done. Low back and forth. Low sets it up. MCC on the attack, and they get it over, and point. MCC. Already you can see the communication that Lo was saying. She was saying, be prepared and get ready because we got this. Fletcher will be serving for MCC, number 4. Again, earlier I said Lo had 11 blocks. Well, that number is going to continue going up. Oh, little miscommunication for MCC, and point will be going to Collin. Number 1 for the Cougars will be serving. Again, we're tied up 13-13 this third set. Collin 2, MCC 0. Oh, a beautiful look in the outside corner. She destroys it in the middle. Miss Rimlinger. And she'll do the honors of serving for MCC. MCC regains the lead, 14-13. Oh, gets it over. That's beautiful, and that still counts. Ball comes back over to MCC territory. They're setting it up. Lee sees the opportunity, takes the shot, and point MCC. What a good look by MCC, and they continue to push their lead, 15-13. Rimling will be serving. Takes a deep breath and goes for it. Beautifully done, nice serve. Cougars on the offense, goes back over to MCC. Here comes the setup on the offense of MCC. Gets it over! But it's out of bounds. Point will go to Collin. Collin 14, MCC 15. MCC still has the lead by 1. Cougars will be serving. Gets it over nice and low, and here comes the offense. My goodness, Cougars send it far back and they get the point. Now we're all tied up 15-15. Service is good. Low sees opportunity, takes it down the middle. Cougars recover. But they hit the net, and that's point MCC. That was a good look by Lowe. She sends it down the middle, putting Cougars in a tough position to send it back. And Miss Lippy will be serving for MCC. The serve is good. Collin tries to answer back to Lowe, but they hit it out of bounds, and point will go to MCC. Once again, Miss Lippy will be serving 17-15. Gets it over, good serve. Block in the middle by MCC, and they get the point. Ooh, and Collin takes a timeout. They see the momentum favoring MCC, and we'll be right back after this short break.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Sentex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-61.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Centex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Altori. So MCC leads 18-15 in that short break. Collin, they realized that MCC was building momentum, so they had to get everyone to reset, come together and let's talk it over. But as we see, MCC continues to push her lead 14-15, and MCC will be serving Miss Lippy. Beautiful serve. You can hear the smack behind that camera. What a good pancake by MCC that gets it over, and that's point! Point MCC. Well, you gotta love that pancake. So a pancake is when a player slides on the floor with their hand on the ground to save the ball from touching the ground. 5 points away for MCC to gain this third set. A beautiful serve by Lippy, almost as an ace, but Cougars save it. Back to MCC territory. Lee sends it back, but a little too hard, and point will go to Collin. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, a pancake is like a technique, you dive where the hand slides palm down and the ball bounces off the back of the hand to keep the ball alive. As I was speaking about that, MCC gets it over and Cougars enter back. Lippy, good dig. Fletcher with a good setup for... Oh. So Charlotte had a good opportunity outside. She gets it down the middle, and that's point go to MCC. And now MCC 21-16. And Carbone will be serving. Serve is good. Cougar answers back on the offense. Ooh, little miscommunication for MCC, and point will go to Collin. We already see a different tempo for MCC. They're getting more ball control. They're getting great looks. That's putting a little pressure on Collin. Good job by Lippy with a good dig. And Lee sees the opportunity, takes it, but Collin still keeps it alive. Oh, well. Looking at the officials, and they say it's out of bounds on Collin, and point will go to MCC. Three points away to get this third set, ladies and gentlemen. Lee will be serving for MCC, 22-17. Pressure on Collin. And that's a service error on MCC, and point will go to Collin. Officials get the signal. Collin will be serving. Number 12 will have the opportunity for Cougars. 18-23. Service is good. Back to MCC territory, and he gets it over, and that's good. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, and wow, Collin just saw the ball. The communication was off, so point will go to MCC. Heck, I'm getting excited. I'm fumbling my words. Oh, we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen, after the small communication for Collin. Once again, we'll be right back after this short commercials.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why.
And what a good set here on this third for MCC versus Collin. And we're back here at Centex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Del Torre, and our sponsor tonight is RJ Bargain Center. So after that, once again, after that timeout, Collin, they're still trying to find momentum. Ooh, that's a beautiful serve, and that's ace for MCC. They're 1 point away to take this third set. Like I said, MCC needs to take this third set to keep the game alive. 18-24, number 8. Kazula will be serving. Service is good into Cougar territory. Here comes the offense of Cougars. Lee keeps it alive to Carbone. Right outside corner by Rimlinger. Cougars answer back. Oh, wow. Tough spot for MCC, and they get in the Cougars get in the middle. Point will go to Collin. 19-24. Once again, MCC, they need to get this point to close this third set. So this is good for Collin. Lee to Carbone. Here comes the outside corner. Rimlinger takes it. Cougars keep it alive. MCC answers back. We got a rally going on. Oh. Lippy was trying to hustle for the ball, but the ball hits the ground and point will go to Collin. 20-24. And we got a timeout going to MCC. Coach Kyle, he saw the momentum starting to slip away. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this sponsor.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and Audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 2.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Centex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Del Torre. MCC had the timeout. Coach Kyle saw the momentum, starting to lose. Oh! Speaking about momentum, MCC takes the third set, 25-20. Oh. Wow, that was pressure from both teams. So MCC able to keep this game alive. Collin 2, MCC 1. Again, MCC, great offensive attack, great passing, great digs. And again, I saw an amazing pancake. That was amazing. Heck, if I tried to do that, I'll probably get skid marks on my skin. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this short break.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and Audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Gillis. You may know me from Centex Sports Network. We're starting a new platform, Recruit 254. Our mission is to highlight the amazing student athletes of 254. So if you're in the Waco, Collin, Temple, Mart, Marlin, or any surrounding 254 areas, follow this platform and join the movement. Recruit 254. 254, let's run it up.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the fourth set. MCC takes the third set, 25-20. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank our sponsor for today, RJ Bargain Center. So, again, I got nervous in the fourth set. But like I said, coming into the fourth set, MCC needs to win this fourth set to push this game to the fifth set. So, I say fifth set. When Collin played against Temple, they were down by 2, and they came back and they won in the fifth set. And the player Torres on the Cougar side, she had 21 digs that game. And we did see an all-time high for low on block versus Temple. So, again, amazing performance by both teams. Again, all the girls are giving encouragement. They're saying, hey, we got this. Keep the communication going. Keep the pressure on. Let's get control of the net. Trying to hear the official to give the whistle. Little last-minute substitutions. The people coming in. Again, 5'4" is the height of Lippy. And again, she's out there, giving the best performance she can. And both teams are getting ready in position. Cougars will be serving in this fourth set. Number 4 will take the honors, and that service is good. Lippy to Carbone. Outside hit, Rimlinger, and that's good. Point will go to MCC. Substitution coming in. Lippy will be serving. You can hear the crowd cheering for MCC. Services error, and point will go to Collin. We're tied up 1-1. Collin will be serving number 7. Service is high, and that's service error, and point will go to MCC. Once again, MCC will take the opportunity to serve. Some substitutions coming in. Number 4, Miss Fletcher will be serving. Good serve into Cougar territory. They answer back. They send it over Lee. Good dig. Here comes the setup. Lee takes the opportunity, sends it in the middle, and gets it. Point MCC. Great setup by MCC, taking the opportunity to get the ball just right for Lee to deliver the blow. Fletcher will be serving for MCC, 3-1. Service is good. Cougars with the set. Oh, miscommunication. We got players running into each other. Point will go to Collin. And substitutions will be going off for Collin. (3-2), MCC 3, Collin 2, and number 12 for the Cougars will be serving. Service is good. Lippy, keep the ball in play. Wow, what a good shot from the outside corner from MCC. I heard the smack behind that ball. Wow. Said point to go to MCC, 4-2. Miss Rimlinger will be serving. You can hear the crowd cheering for her. The ball goes over and that counts, ladies and gentlemen. Cougars on the offense. And that's out, and point will go to MCC. They need to keep this momentum going. MCC needs to keep this going. 5-2. Rimlinger will be serving. Service is good. Cougars on the offense. Sneaks one over, but Lippy right there to save it. Once again, left side, Lee gets it over. Cougars answer back. Off the hands, and point will go to Collin. Again, 2-1 in this fourth set. MCC leading 5-3. Collin 2, MCC 1 on the set. Service is good. Back to MCC territory. They're setting it up. Low gets it in the middle, and that's good. Point MCC. Substitution coming in. Lippy celebrating with her teammates coming out. Low celebrating with her teammates also is coming out. Kaluza will be serving for MCC number 8. Service is good. Cougars, the dig to the setup on the offense. Oh, missed touch on Collin, and that's point MCC. Her timing was a little off, so she hit the net, and that's point to MCC. 7-3. The MCC still has the momentum going. Number 8 will be serving. Service is good. Ball is high. Well, it was a little awkward position for Collin. They managed to get it over, and that's point Collin. Some substitution coming in for the Cougars. Number 5 will be serving. Officials give the signal, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Service is good. Back to MCC. Also in motion. Uh-oh, hits the net. Collin, and point will go to MCC. That's 4 touches. Eight to 4. MCC continuing to push in their lead. Carbone will be serving. Officials give the signal, and here we go. Service is good. Oh, that's an ace. Collin a little shooken up. They were trying to get the ball set, but the ball goes a different direction. Point MCC, 9-4. Carbone will be serving. Ball is good. Cougars keep it alive. Here comes the offense of MCC. Here comes the setup from the outside corner. That's good, but the ball's still alive. Rimlinger keeps it going. Whoa, that ball goes way out. And that's point Collin. It was a tough spot for MCC to recover. But Cougars, they're serving. Now it's MCC's turn to make the attack, and that's out, and point go to Collin. Back-to-back points for Collin, 6-9. Service is good for the Cougars. MCC gets it over, and wow, they just looked at it, and point will go to MCC. Ten to 6. MCC leading, and Miss Lee will be serving. Now we have seen Lee, hitting the ball just a little too high or too low. So you can see that she's trying to take a deep breath, trying to get herself. Service is good. That's a beautiful serve. Cougars on the offense, and wow, the Cougars sends it down the middle and catches MCC off guard. Point Collin. Collin still trailing by 3. Number 4 for Cougars will be serving. Officials give the signal. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. To Lippy, to Carbone. Outside corner smacks it, ladies and gentlemen, but the Cougars keep it alive. Back-to-back smacks as well. Cougars still keep it alive. Great performances by MCC. Soft touch, gets it over, and point will go to MCC. Back-to-back smacks. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I heard that through the camera. You can't get it the second time. Maybe the third time is the third charm. And Lippy will be serving MCC 11-7. Lippy, service is good. Cougars on the offense. And low from the net, denies it. And point will go to MCC. All eyes on Coach Collin. Lippy once again serving. Service is good. Cougars on the offense. Outside corner. MCC recovers. Keeping the ball alive. Oh! What the mix? Wait, whoa, what? So I saw the mix-up that MC was doing. Low gets a good look, but the officials say that it was out on MCC, so point will go to Collin. Collin went to serve. Service is good. Wow, MCC keeps the ball alive after Collin sends it back. Here comes the setup for Collin. Sends it in the middle and off of Lippy, but no. Point will go to Collin. That last play, I thought the ball was in, so hard angle on the officials. Collin, service is good. Here comes the MCC offense. Gets it over. Wow. They're catching MCC off guard on the back row. So now Collin 10, MCC 12. Officials give the signal. Number one for the Cougars will be serving. Service is good. Good dick. Here comes the setup. Carbone destroys it, and that's good for MCC. Point to MCC after Miss Clampett sees the opportunity and takes it. Miss Fletcher will be serving, number 4 for MCC. Service is good. Here comes the setup. They're trying to sneak one in, and uh-oh. But MCC keeps the ball alive, and well, overhand from MCC, but Cougars keep it alive. Oh, a little miscommunication, and point will go to Collin. Wow, Miss Grimlinger did the windmill hit. Collin 11, MCC 13. In this fourth set, Cougars will be serving. Service is good. Here comes the setup. Outside corner. Hits it, and point will go to MCC. Miss Rimlinger sees the opening and takes it to them. MCC pushes their lead slowly. Rimlinger. Service is good. Here comes the offensive Cougars. Low blocks it, but the ball's still in play. Back-to-back blocks. And point will go to MCC. So the officials say it was out after Collin, returns it back, but it hits net and goes out of bounds. Grimlinger, service is good. Here comes the setup from the Cougars. MCC keep the ball alive. Oh, and Collin sees an opportunity in the backside row and takes it, and point will go to Collin. Again, MCC, in this fourth set, they're playing very aggressive. The teamwork is beautifully well done. The MCC from the crowd, they're cheering their team, saying that we're still in this. Collin 12-15, and they'll be serving. Lippy saves it. What a good reaction. Back to Cougar territory. Cougar sends it all, and that's out, and that's point MCC. Lippy with a great reaction keeps the ball in play for MCC to gain the point. MCC 16, Collin 12. We're starting to see a little familiar story for Collin. MCC service is good. Cougars on the offense. It gets it over. MCC with the setup. Sends it down the middle. Gets it. Point MCC. 17-12. And MCC will be serving. Luza will be serving. Service is good. And that's a service ace. Ace is the word. 18-12, ladies and gentlemen. You see Coach Kyle, he's giving the signal, trying to keep the girls under control, saying, hey, we still need to win this set. Service is good. MCC, that's back-to-back aces. And that's a timeout for Collin. They see the momentum going to MCC, and we'll be right back after these short messages.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Go to Collin. I said after that timeout, MCC back-to-back aces. Kaluza, like I said earlier, if not, she had 8 aces and 32 digs, and 4 aces. Well, that 8 aces make it 10. Collin 13, MCC 19. Cougars will be serving. Wow, it's a wild hit, but that's an ace for Collin. Again, Collin, they were trying to keep the momentum to their side. They're down by 5 points, and Collin will be serving. Service is good. Lee to Fletcher, gets it over to teammate, gets it. Oh, wow. A little traffic going on. MCC keeps the ball in play. Sends it from the outside corner, MCC, but Cougars answer back. Lippy to Fletcher. And Miss Lee from the outside corner says, I'm coming in, and takes the point. 20-14, MCC. We got a substitution coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Carbone will be serving. 5 points away to close this set out. Carbone will be serving. Service is good. That's ace! Ladies and gentlemen, ace. That's right. 21-14. 4 points away in this fourth set. Carbone. Service is good. Here comes the offensive Cougars. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication, but MCC keeps the ball alive and gets it over. Lee sees the opportunity in the middle, takes it. 22-14. 3 points away in this fourth set. The tempo still building high, ladies and gentlemen. They need to keep this going. 3 points away to take this to the fifth set. Carbone. Service is good. Here comes the Cougar offense. Block in the middle by MCC, but Cougars keep it alive. Oh! Rimlinger hesitated a little bit. Point will go to Collin. (15-22), ladies and gentlemen. MCC in the lead. Collin, good serve. MCC's now their turn on the offense. From the outside corner. And that's good, ladies and gentlemen. 23-15, 2 points away. And Miss Lee will be serving for MCC. Off the foot of her. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a timeout. Collin is in a lot of pressure right now. They're trying to keep this game under control, but we'll be right back after this short commercial.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
At Sentex Sports Network, I'm your host, David Del Toro, and we want to thank our sponsor tonight, RJ's Bargain Center. MCC 23, Collin 15, 2 points away for MCC to close this fourth set out. Cougars on the offense. Lee keeps it alive. In the middle. Cougars keep it alive. Block in the middle. We're looking at the officials in. Point MCC. 1 point away, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. 24-15. Lee will be serving. The pressure's on. Lee with the serve. And that's a service error. Point go to Collin. 16-24, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point away, ladies and gentlemen, for MCC to close this fourth set, to bring it to the fifth set. Number 4 for the Cougars will be serving. Officials give the signal, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Service is good. MCC on the offensive side takes it over into the Cougars. Cougars sets it up. Block in the middle. Waiting for the officials, and that's good. Point MCC, 25-16. We're going to the fifth set, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! After a 2-0 run lead, MCC brings it back to 2-2, and now we're coming into the fifth set. That's right, in this fifth set, first one to 15 points wins. This is the final set, ladies and gentlemen, and we can't do it without our sponsor tonight here, RJ's Bargain Center at Sentex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Del Toro, and we'll be right back.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you are watching Sentex Sports Network. I'm your host, David Latorre, and we are sponsored today by RJ's Bargain Center. So, ladies and gentlemen, MCC, after trailing by 0-2, brings it back 2-2, coming into the fifth set. Like I said, we saw MCC make some adjustments. They played very aggressive, more control than net, great communication, and that's how it's done, and that's rewarded to them. So now in this fifth set, like I said, first one to 15 points takes it home. And again, we would love to see MCC do that. And again, earlier I mentioned that Collin did do a reverse 3-sweep on Temple. Now tonight, are we going to see this story to MCC? We're about to find out in this fifth set. I'm excited. If you're not excited, ladies and gentlemen, I would be. But I wouldn't be more excited if you hit that like button, hit subscribe, share the video so we can continue to bring you more contact here at Sentex Sports Network. The pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen. Both sides are getting ready on the court. Great smiles on both teams. You know, they're having a fun time out there. Waiting for the officials. Collin will be serving in this fifth set. Number 1 for the Cougars will be serving. Waiting for it. And the official gives the whistle. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in this fifth set. Service is good. MCC on the offensive side. Gets it. Cougars keep it alive. Gets it back over to Lippy. In the middle and takes it. MCC gets the first point in the fifth set. Substitutions coming in, ladies and gentlemen, for MCC. And we see Miss Lowe coming into the middle. Lippy will be serving. 14 points away for MCC to close out this fifth set. Service is good. Cougars keep the ball in play. From the middle, Lowe denies it. Point goes to MCC. 2-0. Lippy will be serving. Service is good. This set in the offense from Cougars. Uh-oh, double touch. Miss Lee, she saw it, she recognized it. You know, dust it off, that's okay. Collin 1, MCC 2. Cougars will be serving number 7. Service is good. Rimlinger keeps the ball alive. Lee pushes it back to Cougars. Cougars on the offensive side. Lippy keeps the ball in play. The setup. Rimlinger in the middle. Look at the officials. Point goes to MCC. From the right side corner. 3-1. And MCC will be serving. We got some substitution coming in. Everyone's on their feet. Everyone's excited for this team. Madison Fletcher will be serving, number 4. Service is good. Cougars keep the ball in play. Here comes the attack. Lippy. MCC from the outside corner gets in the middle. Point, 4-1. Kate saw the opportunity. She pushes in the middle. Hopefully it gets it. And guess what? It is awarded to MCC. Fletcher will be serving once again. Number 4, MCC. And that's the service there. Point will go to Collin. Substitutions coming in for MCC, I believe. And Collin. Number 12 for the Cougars will be serving. 2-4. Remember, first 1 to 15 wins this fifth set. To Lee, to Fletcher. Outside corner, Rimlinger gets it in the middle. That's good. Point MCC. Again, MCC's great, getting them great looks in the middle. That's what they want. They want to keep this momentum going. 5-2. Miss Rimlinger will be serving for MCC. Service is good. Cougars on the offensive. Out of bounds. Collin and point MCC. 6-2. 9 points away for MCC. Grimlinger will be serving. Service is good. Cougars keep it in play. From the outside, and Collin gets the point. 3-6. Collin will be serving. Service is good to Lee. Here comes the setup. Lee with the attack. Hits the net, but keeps the ball alive. But no, they say the officials say 4 touches. Point Collin, 4-6. Number 11 for Cougars will be serving. And that's a service error. Point MCC. 7-4. Substitutions coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, again, these ladies are hot. They're hyped. They're excited. They're ready to take this win. Kaluza will be serving number 8 for MCC. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I did forget that at a certain point in the 5th set, you do have to rotate. So once again, MCC will be serving. Now MCC is on the right side, Collin on the left side. And MCC managed to get a point after that little freeze. 8-4. Service is good. MCC back to Cougars in the offense, gets it over, back to MCC, here comes the setup, in the middle, back to back, and no, Collin with the point. 2 touches on MCC. Substitution coming in, 5-8. Number 5 for the Cougars will be serving. Service is good. Back to MCC territory. Lee sends it over. Cougars keeping it alive. Looking at the officials, that was 4 touches. Point MCC, 9-5. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back after back-to-back plays. Collin gets it closer to 8-9. Collin 8, MCC 9. Right now we have a little timeout. Coach Kyle, he realized that the tempo is going towards Collin. He needs to get the girls under control. Again, they're still providing great offense and defense on in the middle and outside. Collin will be serving to Lippy. Carbone. Rimlinger from the outside corner. Cougars keep it alive. Back-to-back blocks it. MCC gets the point. 8-10. 5 points away. Man, my heart is beating, and I'm not even at the game. Good serve by MCC. Cougars on the offensive side, and point goes to MCC after they catch them off guard on the outside corner. 8-11, ladies and gentlemen. 4 points away for MCC to close this in the 5th set. And Miss Lee will be serving. The pressure's on. Lee with a good serve. Cougar on the answer attack. Look at the officials. Net violation on Cougars, and point goes to MCC. 8-12. Again, if you're going to play close to that net, don't touch that net, because if you do, ooh, that's a fault. Miss Lee will be serving MCC once again. And we have a timeout on Collin after they see that pressure and the momentum is going to MCC. We'll be right back after this short break here at Sentex Sports Network.
This is why you need Sentex Prime Time. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Sentex Prime Time. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We want to once again thank our sponsor, RJ Bargain Center, for being with us tonight. MCC is the first serve, and that's a service error. Point goes to Collin. 9-12, ladies and gentlemen. MCC still needs 3 points away to close this set. Collin, number one, will be serving. Service is good. To Lee, to Carbone on the outside corner, and it gets in, and that's out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's point MCC. 2 points away. You can already feel the excitement on MCC. They're ready. Lippy will be serving. Service is good to Cougar territory, and that's good. That's an ace. 14-19, 1 point away for MCC to closing this set out. Lippy will be serving. Can we get an ace from her? Service is good to the Cougars on the offense. Carbone keeping the ball alive to Lippy. Rimlinger, no, it hits the net, and that's point Collin. You can feel the pressure on both sides, like I said. MCC 1 point away, and Collin needs to try to bring back 5 points. The officials give the signal. Cougars number 7 will be serving. Service is good. Carbone with this. Send. Rimlinger sends it over. Cougar keeps it alive. Block in the middle. Cougars. Rimlinger sends the opportunity and takes it. MCC closes it out. 15-10. Woo! What an amazing comeback, ladies and gentlemen. From a 2-0 to a 3-2 sweep, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we like to see. Man, my heart's pounding. Oh, man. We also got to thank our sponsor tonight, RJ's Bargain Center, for being with us tonight here at Sentex Sports Network. I'm David Del Torre, your host, and ladies and gentlemen, MCC deserves this win. So if you see these ladies, give them a congrats. They played their heart out, offensive and defensively. Man, this is going in the books, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm David Del Torre. You're watching Sentex Sports Network. Good night.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
Hello, my name is Roy Gillis, CEO of Lighthouse Streaming, and you're watching Centex Sports Network.
RJ